and there's a song there that's coming from inside me.
Hello everyone, my name is Hao, or you can call me Danny. I'm from class DAN1236 of Saigon Uni. We've been with each other before on the journey of Field Trip 1, where we went to the southwest region of Vietnam. Now we once again have the opportunity to travel with each other, but this time we will explore Vietnam's central region. Without further ado, let's begin with day 1. We kicked off day 1 with a hearty bowl of bún bò Huế for breakfast. Bún bò Huế is a classic Vietnamese dish with rich and salty broth and enjoyed with cooked beef. It is typically eaten with a thicker, springy type of rice noodle. Various vegetables are added to mellow out the richness of the broth. Bún bò Huế is quite sensational and you cannot miss out on it if you ever visit Vietnam. We finally made it to Nha Trang Beach after a really lengthy travel. Nha Trang Beach is quite lively and active, with loads of tourists as well as locals taking their time basking in the sea breeze and taking in the lovely views. As for me, I find it quite restorative to spend time on the beach after traveling such long distance. I hung out with my friends, we played, talked, as well as enjoyed the breathtaking views that Nha Trang Beach offer. I think Nha Trang Beach is a great place to spend time with your friends and family. In the evening, we had the opportunity to go eat nem nướng Nha Trang, which is a type of dish where you make your own wrap and enjoy. Here's the video of me showing you how I make mine. A wrap like this is packed full of flavors and texture. Salty, sour, fresh from the nem and the vegetables, and the special dipping sauce adds great depth and richness to your bite. The flavor profile is quite impossible to put into words. You just have to try it yourself to understand. Nem nướng Nha Trang is, in my opinion, another great hidden gem of Vietnamese cuisine. The soul of this dish lies within the very unique dipping sauce. After dinner, I went to get rolled ice cream with my friends, and that concludes our first day. We spent the morning of day 2 exploring Nha Trang. First, we stopped at Hong Kong, where I got to hear Hội Quán Vịnh Nha Trang playing traditional instruments. Let's take a moment to appreciate their performance. As you can see, here you can listen to some very unique sounds produced by traditional instruments. The ones you heard in this video are đàn bầu, đàn tranh, đàn đá, drums, and đàn klong put. This experience is quite interesting, and it is also well beloved by tourists.
I am here at Hang Chom Promontory. This is a very well-known scenic spot in Nha Trang, only 3 kilometers away from the city center. There are many myths and legends surrounding this destination, but Scientifically, the phenomena formation of the rocks here are due to the tides erosion. You can visit here to enjoy to take a look at the interesting rock formation and as well as taking in the breathtaking city skyline.
Once you've made it to Hongjiang, you can go climb the rocks to take a closer look at its special formation. Some rocks are stacked onto each other, creating unusual structures, as if they were man-made, but it is actually completely natural. However, you must be careful when climbing the rocks as they can be quite slippery. You can climb atop a giant boulder, and up there you can catch an exquisite view of both the city skyline and the distant horizon. Our next stop is Yandadi, a special national relic site located around 35 kilometers away from the Yuan city center.
Rendade is recognized as a special national relic site thanks to its unique geographical formation. These basalt pillars were formed due to volcanic activities millions of years ago.
It can be said that the rock formation here is nature's work of art, as it bears striking resemblance to honeycombs. Once again, you can climb out to inspect the shape of the rocks yourself, but you have to be careful, since not only the rocks can be slippery, but the waves here are really strong.
Behind me right now is the Mang Lang Church, located in Phú Yên province. It is one of the most ancient churches in Vietnam. The construction of this church was initiated by French missionary Joseph Lacassagne, and it was built in 1892.
The predominant architectural style of Mang Lang Church is, as you can see, Gothic, with intricate and detailed carvings that can be seen all throughout the structure. But it also combines elements of Eastern architecture, like the lotus. The church has stood strong for over 100 years, and it also houses the first book written in the Vietnamese alphabet. In the evening, I went to the beach with my friends to take a stroll. Night at the beach is quite peaceful, with some locals playing sport nearby. It is a perfect atmosphere to sit, talk, and make some unforgettable memories with friends and family. Unfortunately, on day 3, the weather wasn't really in our favor. For that reason, our itinerary for the day had to be postponed. We went straight to our hotel in Da Nang and stayed inside for the rest of the day. It was quite unproductive. Our first stop of day 4 morning is Ngũ Hành Sơn.
We've made it to Ngũ Hành Sơn, and I'm standing on Hong Thuy Sơn. Ngũ Hành Sơn is located 15 kilometers away from Da Nang city center. Regarding the formation of Ngũ Hành Sơn, there's a myth that associated with it. The myth goes as follows. There was a man living on Nong Nuc beach when a dragon emerges from the water and leaves behind an egg. As the egg hatches, a girl came out of it, and the shards from the egg shattered everywhere and creating the 6 mountains that form Ngũ Hành Sơn. As for the scientific explanation, this area was in the past was underwater, but as the sea level recedes, it reveals these tall, standing, majestic mountains.
We also explored Dong Huỳnh Không in Ngũ Hành Sơn, where our tour guide introduced us to Man Nhai, carvings that records Vietnam ancient history. Recognized as documentary heritage by UNESCO, a lot of these ancient carvings have deteriorated over time. So when you visit here, you must not touch these manyai in order to protect these treasures. The majestic limestone formation, coupled with various statues, created an atmosphere that is quite mystical inside of the cave. Before moving on to our next destination, let's find a tourist and ask them what they think about Wuhansheng.
Okay, can I ask for your name, please?
Carmen?
Okay, Miss Carmen. So is this your first time visiting Wuhansheng?
It sure is, yes.
So it's also my first time. So I would like to know what's your first impression of Wuhansheng?
It's incredible. It's a feat in nature. It's beautiful. The various structures that they have on display are quite amazing.
I totally agree with that. So have you visited other places in Da Nang?
No, we just arrived yesterday, so we're just starting our trip right now. Yeah.
That's good to know. Da Nang is a really great city with many places to visit. So have you visited other places in Vietnam?
No, we just arrived the other day, so we're just starting our trip.
That's great to know. So I promise you Vietnam is a really great country to visit with many sights to see. So I wish you safe travels and hope that you can see more beautiful sights and learn a lot more things about
I'm
my
sure we'll
country.
enjoy it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for your participation.
My
I
pleasure.
appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Many thanks to Miss Carmen for making the interview possible. That also concludes our exploration at Wuhansheng. We spent the afternoon and evening of day 4 in Hoi An, ancient town. Stepping foot in Hoi An is like traveling back in time. The town is vibrant in color, rustic, and so incredibly charming. What makes this ancient town even more special is probably the vast amount of paper lanterns dangling in front of every house. It adds a lively dash of color onto the already breathtaking scenery of Hoi An. We first explore Nhà Cổ Tân Kế. It is an ancient house built in 1741 and recognized as a National Heritage Site of Vietnam. The house is noted for its harmonious combination of Viet, Chinese, and Japanese architectural styles. Next stop is Chùa Cầu. This structure is the symbol of Hoi An ancient town, as it not only connects the two sides of Hoi An, separated by a canal, but is also a place of worship. Chùa Cầu architectural style is heavily influenced by Japanese culture. It is also depicted on the 20,000 dong bill. We then explored Hoi Wang Wang Chiu, an important structure for the Guangdong people, as it serves as both a place of gathering and worship for them. Hoi Wang Wang Chiu, constructed mainly of wood and stones, with very intricate carvings and decorations, showing a mix of Vietnamese and Chinese culture. Afterwards, we went to explore Hoi An, and while doing so, I found a tourist whom I interviewed.
So first I would like to ask for your name, please.
My name is Katrina Diggins.
Okay, Miss Katrina, so is this your first time in Hoi An?
Yes, I arrived in Hoi An yesterday.
This is also my first time in Hoi An too. So I think this city is very enchanting. So what is your first impression of Hoi An?
I like the pace. I feel it's more relaxed than Saigon, where I've been already. I think everything is really beautiful. All the handcrafts are really amazing. And the people are very friendly.
I can totally agree with that. And so what have you done here in Hoi An?
So far, not much, only to stroll on the streets. Tomorrow I plan to visit the bridge. I'm not sure what it's called. And also then get the train onto Hue, as I travel all the way up to Hanoi, and I leave from Hanoi on the 24th of November.
I think walking on the street enough is already a really great experience, right?
Sure, absolutely, and I'm eating local foods and chatting to local people. The level of English for Vietnamese people is sometimes really good. It's great, more than my Vietnamese.
So, would you recommend this place?
100%, yeah. My sister visited about 20 years ago, and then I came 12 years ago, but only to Saigon. And now I'm back again, and I'll come back again. I think it's a beautiful country.
Oh, so thank you so much for your participation. I really appreciate it. I hope that you will have even more greater memories here in Vietnam. I assure you that Vietnam has a lot to offer. So I wish you safe travels and have a good day. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It was so nice to meet you.
I am grateful for Miss Katrina's help with the interview. That is also the last of Hoi An tour. Later that day, we went to take a look at Cao Rong, the symbol of Da Nang City, and watch as it performs fire and water breathing. Seeing Cao Rong for the first time in person is quite unforgettable. This is also the conclusion of our day 4.
I'm currently standing in the Museum of Jam Sculpture. The structure was built in 1915 and opened to the public in 1919. It was built to house numerous sculpture from the Champa Kingdom, as well as to preserve them.
The museum is housed to a wide assortment of cultural artifacts, including national treasures, made from various materials. The sculptural works here depicts various themes ranging from fertility symbols, mythical creatures, to worshipped deities. This is a great place to take a peek back in time and learn more about the diverse cultural and religious life of ancient Tiampa people in central Vietnam.
A really interesting thing about this museum is that there are these interactive devices that recreates the scene for you to take a look at. For example, this is the recreation of My Seong relic site. You can rotate and take a closer look at what it looks like. I think this is really cool, and you totally should give it a try. I'm currently at Nguyen Phom Tower. This tower is supposed to simulate the special rock formation at Gan Da Địa, which we have already visited. It is located in Tuy Hoa City, and it is quite a famous tourist attraction spot.
Inspired by both Gan Da Địa and the legends of Âu Cơ and Lạc Long Quân, Nguyen Phom Tower stood as the latest symbol of tourism in Phú Yên.
I'm currently inside Bo Naga Tower. It is located near Cái River, around 2 kilometers north of Nha Trang city center. This tower is a place of worship for Thiên Y Thánh Mẫu in Vietnamese language. Bo Naga Tower showcases both the rich culture of the Cham people as well as their beautiful craftsmanship.
The brick structure has stood for centuries, enduring both warfare and natural disasters. It is now recognized as a National Special Relic Site. Bo Naga Tower stands as a powerful symbol of the Cham heritage.
I'm currently standing inside the Institute of Oceanography in Nha Trang. It's located around 6 kilometers away from Nha Trang city center. The Institution of Oceanography in Nha Trang was established in 1922 and is one of the leading marine research centers in Southeast Asia.
Visiting this place was a great opportunity to learn more about the biodiversity of Vietnam's water, as well as the effort put into studying and preserving our local marine life.
One of the more interesting things at the Institute of Oceanography is the display of sea cow. This is probably one of my favorite specimens, as it can be attributed to the phenomenon of seeing mermaids. Due to its appearance as well as behavior, like for its fins, it has the bone structure of similar to a human hand, and their behavior of feeding their babies, their offsprings, as well as while making melodic tunes. So when fishermen and sailors see them, they imagine that it would be a mythical creature similar to that of a mermaid.
And with that, our journey through central Vietnam has come to a close. I am thankful to Mrs. Mun and Mr. Tan for staying with us and guiding us through this journey. I have learned a lot, laughed a lot, and made a lot of memories with my friends through this 7-day trip. This is our last field trip together, so it may be sad too, but we have to say goodbye.